Welcome to the UP Los Baños College of Development Communication.
To the members of CDC Class 2021 and their families.
The CDC family, faculty members, researchers, extensionists, and professional staff and administrative staff.
Our guest speaker for today, Attorney Vida Soraya Versosa.
And to everyone watching the program by the UPLB DevCom Facebook page and CDC website devcom.edu.ph. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
Today marks the 22nd CDC Testimonial and Recognition Program for graduating and honor students of the CDC Class of 2021. 2021 would be the first time that CDC will hold two testimonial programs in the same year.
Today's program honors the members of the CDC Class of 2021. We will also be holding a separate testimonial program for the CDC Class of 2020 this coming October 2021. This is also the first time that the College of Development Communication is going virtual for the Testimonial and Recognition Program. I'm Charlene May Arcaina, a University Extension Specialist from the CDC Department of Science Communication.
And I'm Miggy Durian, a University Extension Associate from the CDC Department of Development Journalism.
And we'll be your hosts for the 22nd CDC Testimonial and Recognition Program for graduating and honor students. And to formally start the program, let us all rise for the invocation.
To be followed by the National Anthem.
Let us pray. Most gracious and loving God, we humbly come to you in this very special day to give you thanks and to glorify your name for all the things that you have done for us. Dear Lord, we are grateful and blessed as graduating students of the College of Development Communication for granting us wisdom and giving us our professors as our mentors who nurtured and guided us to become more principled students towards a brighter future. Almighty God, we are grateful for making our dear alma mater an open space for boundless learning, providing us transformative education that inspire us to serve the less fortunate, and empowering us to become more active and responsible persons of our dear country. Make ourselves, dear Lord, as instruments of your lasting peace and genuine service for the people, and may your Spirit be our unending guidance and inspiration for us to engage in making our society a place for equality, freedom, and justice. Forgive us in all our sins. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
We're in front of the D. Alumali Hall, where the UPLB commencement exercises are usually held. Under normal circumstances, our graduates would be spending the last few hours of their university stay in this area.
Now, we know that this is something that you and your families would have wanted to experience. We also know that you have been missing UPLB, both the place and the people.
And we do think that your DevCom family feels the same.
So, let's hear from the CDC department chairs and our dean, their messages for the CDC Class of 2021.
Hello to the CDC Class of 2021. Congratulations on your graduation. I know some of you as my former students, and I met others through the various events and activities of the college. We are all very proud of your accomplishment, and we know it was extra challenging for you to finish due to our current situation. My wish is that you continue to grow and excel in your future careers and whatever you want to do, that you remain strong and that you don't forget what you've learned here and serve the country as well. Congratulations, CDC Class of 2021.
Congratulations on your graduation, Class of 2021. It was definitely not an easy journey and not something we anticipated or prepared for, but you were able to pull through. For some of you, I was able to work with you sa ating DevCom 126 days sa Barangay Malinta, interviewing the seniors and residents of Purok 2. I hope you bring with you the stories of the communities that you helped right there. Some were my students as early as DevCom 11 and 20. Some are from DevCom 70 and 80. May ilan na volunteers ng LB Times and marami sa inyo ay mga nagsipaglaro sa CDC during palarong UPLB nung pre-pandemic. I hope among all the experiences ninyo sa CDC pre-pandemic and during the pandemic, you will be able to bring with you wherever you go. Make a change, be connected with society, have a heart for the people. Mabuhay and padayon, Batch 2021. Congratulations, CDC Class of 2021.
Finally, this is the moment. Teka, baka mapakanta pa ako nito ah. This is the moment. Seriously speaking though, I would like to congratulate you all for being part of the graduating class of 2021. I'm sure the transition from face-to-face classes to remote learning has been filled with struggles and adjustments. All of us were suddenly faced with this setup, far from what we were used to. Yung mga maliliit na bagay na nai-enjoy natin sa mga klase, tulad ng mga silent smiles, the side looks, even yung mga violent reactions sa mga deadlines at mga requirements at mga groupmates minsan, biglang naging black screen with photos na kalimitan di mo alam kung sumasang-ayon ba o hindi sa'yo, nakikinig ba o hindi. We have struggled together for the past year. However, I congratulate you for being victorious despite these. Sabi nila, mas madali raw makapasok sa UP kaysa makalabas. Congratulations for making it. Congratulations too to your family, friends, blockmates, and even pets who served as your support system in these difficult times. May you continue to bear and bring the light that was ignited in you by the College of Development Communication. As you walk forward, remember to always exemplify honor and excellence. Bring that idealism with you and make the change that you want happen. Once again, congratulations to BSDC Class of 2021.
Hindi naging madali ang nakaraang ilang semestre, lalo pat sa bahagi na ito ay hinabol ninyo ang inyong mga academic requirements at maging ang inyong mga thesis. Maaari rin mas naging makabuluhan ang mga nagdaang semestre dahil nasubok ang inyong kakayanan at karakter sa kabila ng ating sitwasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. Hindi man madali, pero mataas ang aking kumpiyansa na kakayanin ninyong humarap sa buhay dahil nahubog kayo ng pananatili sa ating universidad. Hangad ko ang inyong tagumpay sa anumang daang inyong tatahakin. Hindi man palaging aayon ng lahat sa ating kagustuhan at minsan ay makakaranas kayo ng kabiguan, ito ay magsilbisa ng hamon para mas lalo ninyong pagbutihin at palaging maisabuhay ang dangal at galing bilang scholar para sa bayan. Isang maalam na pagbati sa inyong pagtatapos, CDC Class of 2021.
My dear graduates, I am so proud of you. You made it in the midst of the global pandemic. You have overcome the unexpected, you persevered, and now you are on to your future endeavors. This should be an exciting chapter of your life. To explore, have an adventure, to follow your dreams, and move further up to the ladder of success. It's a reality though, there may be obstacles along the way. Some had it easy, they say, while some had it a way more challenging to get what they want in their career. Remember, you are stronger and smarter than you think. You must have learned way more than what's in the books or in the modules, right? So I just want to share this with you, what Albert Einstein said, try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. I was 11 years old when my dad told me about this, and it never left my heart and mind. This kept my feet on the ground, especially as a development communication practitioner. You can be successful in your own chosen careers. I am sure of this. Of course, we came from the most reputable university in the country. But remember this, the true measure of success is not only about how perfectly you did your job. It is the heart and people that matter. So in the end, go and make a great impact on the lives of people. To your rewarding, successful career. Congratulations, CDC Class of 2021.
Dear graduates, it is with great honor that I greet all of you today to celebrate this milestone in your lives during these difficult times. It has been an unquestionably challenging year. At the peak of your last year in college, you witnessed how the world had stopped and how this pandemic has brought so much pain, loss, disruption, chaos, and adversity. But at this time, when we continue to seek for normalcy in abnormal times, I am always reminded by this story of two men in a dark, cold, and damp prison. One of them was looking downwards at the mud, moping, sad, and crestfallen. But the other one was looking up at the tiny window, smiling and staring at the stars, praying, hoping, and believing that he would soon get out of the rut and start a new life. These are two men in the same situation, but with different mental sets and attitude, and therein lies the rub. This is the first point that I want to impart to all of you. Let us all strive to make that mental shift and keep those fires of optimism burning. These uncertainties should not be a hindrance, but rather an opportunity for all of you to modify your way of thinking. The challenge is for you to be creative in your own ideas and redefine your approaches to problems and their solutions. A negative mind will never give you a positive life, but a positive mental attitude will create more miracles than you will ever know. The Dalai Lama puts it succinctly, mental attitude itself will bring inner strength and confidence. Having said this, I want to hammer in my second point, and that is the role of resilience in our lives. You survive the rigors and challenges of college life not only through sheer mental agility, but through inner strength and determination. Resilience, as the Webster Dictionary defines it, is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. It is toughness, not in the physical sense, but from a wellspring of strength coming from your inner core and spirit. It is pride, courage, and perseverance, consistently practiced in order to achieve growth. Abraham Maslow, whom you all knew in your early years of studying communication theory, says it very well. One can choose to go back toward safety or forward toward growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. And the last point that I want to drive at is for you to nurture your power of choice. What makes life interesting is that you can be all what you want to be, depending on your choices. You can choose to learn or ignore the lessons. You can choose to be strong or cower in fear. You can choose to shine or be dull. A whole wide world awaits all of you after graduation, and it is your choice to paint your life in whatever color and strokes you like. You will all exist in an infinite field of possibilities, and it's all up to you, given the lessons you were taught in college, to nurture that power which can help you make better decisions. For sure, there will be wrong choices along the way. There will be pitfalls, and without a doubt, failures in your journey. But never lose that fighting faith and the power to rise up again and again. Brace yourselves. It will be a bumpy ride, yet never lose hope. Always aim to look for clarity and rise up to the challenges. What you do every day matters, and brick by brick, we can all be instruments to help build a better world. Congratulations, DevCom Class of 2021. Good luck and make your own unique dents in this imperfect but wonderful world.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Hayaan niyong simulan ko ang aking mensahe sa isang mainit na pagbati at pagpupugay sa mga nagsisipagtapos ngayong araw na ito. Binabati ko rin ang inyong pamantasan, ang pamantasan ng Pilipinas sa Los Baños, na pinamumunuan ng aking kaibigan, Chancellor Dong Camacho, sa patuloy na paghubog sa ating mga kabataan sa gitna ng pandemyang ating kinakaharap ngayon. Today, while the situation has somehow improved compared to March 2020, things are clearly from how they were before and would probably not go back to the old normal. We have learned to adapt and embrace the new normal, and there is no turning back now. I understand your frustration of missing a live graduation. Pero saludo ako sa inyo dahil napagtagumpayan ninyo ang mga hamon ng pandemya at naipagpapatuloy ang pag-aaral sa kabila ng mga balakid at limitasyon. At ngayon ay mas handa na kayong harapin ang sunod na yugto ng inyong buhay. You and your university were able to courageously respond to the needs of the times, move forward as one, and rise above the challenges. I commend your university for rising up to the challenge to continue learning even during the pandemic. Now, on the part of CHED, we acted quickly and conscientiously at the onset of the pandemic and devised ways to allow continued access to quality education through alternative modes of learning. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, it was my abiding faith as chairman of the commission to move and shift towards a policy of flexible learning, because deeply I knew that our universities, our university officials, our faculty and students were in the best position to determine the appropriate learning methods to be adopted at the ground level. I knew that our universities were brilliant and just needed guidance and steering on the part of the Commission so that they can navigate the very perilous journey to address COVID-19. We wanted to ensure that learning continued by adopting a policy of flexible learning all over the country. Flexible learning is a very simple policy. It is anchored on the belief that universities were in the best position to determine the appropriate mix of learning delivery systems based on health conditions on the ground, their coordination with local governments, the capacity of their teachers and their students to adjust to new modes of learning, the connectivity and gadgets that were available. As the pandemic moved on, one of our initiatives in the commission is what we call PhilChed Connect, designed to facilitate access to quality learning materials. We train thousands of our faculty members in flexible learning in collaboration with top universities here and abroad. As long as we move together, work together, pray together under the spirit of bayanihan, and as long as we learn to educate as one, we can withstand all the trials we are facing today. The transition to flexible learning, I know, poses tremendous challenges. But staying true to our undying spirit of courage and resilience, we continue to explore and implement learning modalities that are innovative, that are new, that are technology mediated. As we shift teaching and learning processes adaptive to the needs of the students, we are proud of what you have achieved. And we are confident that with the brand of education provided by your university, you can achieve much, much more. Let me take this opportunity to remind you that as graduates of a state university, you are considered scholars of the state. Kayo ang tunay na scholar ng bayan dahil ang inyong pag-aaral ay pinondohan ng buwis ni Juan de la Cruz. It is therefore befitting for true scholars to give back to their country. Let your graduation remind you of the gains that you have achieved collectively and individually, and the constant push to do better and to be better as you enter the world of work. As you leave the portals of the university, I am very optimistic that you will become active contributors to the development of our nation and the competitiveness of the Filipino people. You have been equipped with the necessary competencies anchored on the university's core values. And so you must use this to make your distinctive mark in society by transforming lives. Never stop learning and continue to pursue activities that will serve as precursors of discovery to ensure continuous productivity and sustainability for future generations. Once again, congratulations to the batch of 2021. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
Isang mainit na pagbati at pagpupugay sa lahat ng kasama natin sa programang ito ngayong araw. Today is a day of triumph. It is a day of reminiscing, a day of excitement, a day of celebration and joy. To UPLB's class of 2021, congratulations! You have persevered through the obstacles and disruptions that have beset us all this past year, and will reap your reward, the title of graduate and alumnus of UPLB. I know that the past year, your last year as a UPLB student, was not at all how you envision it to be. Due to the pandemic, the majority of you had to vacate the campus and then to adapt to the implementation of flexible remote learning. You had stresses upon stresses heaped on you, but you have pushed through and succeeded. And so today, we celebrate the culmination of your hard work and dedication. Today, we stand witness to highs and lows, ups and downs, laughters and tears. That was your time here in UPLB. The interpretation and the wielding of information are powerful engines that channel people's attention and generate social action. When misinformation, disinformation, and even lack of information and conspiracy theories are rife, communicators must not only be precise and clear, but careful, conscientious, and critical. This is a challenge that you, as graduates of the College of Development Communication, will face and have the capacity to address. The road going forward is no smooth journey. The world is changing at an incredible pace. And we hope that we have prepared you well enough to be able to adapt to those changes going forward. We have given you the tools, and from this moment on, you must take the knowledge, the skills, the critical thinking which we have taught you and use them to weave your own story in this grand tapestry we call life. Keep an eye on the horizon. Try to always be prepared for what the future might bring, and strive to be kind and compassionate to everyone you meet. Ang mga hangarin at pangarap natin para sa isang magandang kinabukasan ng ating pamayanan at ng ating bansa ay nasa inyo ng mga kamay. Sa ating pagsisilbi sa bayan, laging isabuhay ang dangal at husay na pamana ng ating pamantasang hirang. Padayon, Class of 2021.
For this afternoon's event, we have invited one of CDC's outstanding alumni to give the inspirational message for the CDC Class 2021.
And to learn more about her, Assistant Professor Lynette Carpio Serrano will give us the introduction for our keynote speaker.
I had the pleasure of getting to know our speaker as a student in my photography class at the College of DevCom and as a student DJ under the UPLB Jocks. Even back then, Attorney Vida Soraya Versosa stood out from the crowd in both appearance and demeanor. She was the passionate, well-read, artistic, dreadlock-wearing young woman who could always turn a phrase. Vida had a strong sense of justice, a heart to serve others, and the courage to take a political stand. She was also a leader, serving as the vice chair of the CDC Student Council and eventually as chair of the University Student Council. After graduating from the College of DevCom at UPLB in 2006, Vida studied law and earned her Juris Doctor from the Ateneo de Manila University School of Law in 2010. While she was in law school, she was appointed team captain of the Ateneo Society of International Law delegation to the ELSA Moot Court competition on WTO law, where they became the first Filipino champions. As a result of their win, they were awarded a scholarship in Master of Laws in International Economic Law and Policy, and Vida became the first Filipino to enter this program. She has also served as special counsel for interventions at the International Justice Mission Manila Field Office, prosecuting cases on human trafficking, online commercial sexual exploitation, and child sexual abuse. She secured around 10 convictions for child trafficking and child sexual abuse during her 4-year stint. In 2016, Vida aced the most difficult government examination in the Philippines and became the top notcher in the Foreign Service Officer examinations, and has since been serving as diplomat lawyer for the Department of Foreign Affairs. Just last year, she assumed office as the CDA of the Philippine Embassy in Syria, where she has been working to help repatriate victims of human trafficking. It is both my honor and pleasure to introduce a remarkable woman, mother, and human rights lawyer who embodies excellence, leadership, and a heart for service. Our speaker for this year's testimonial, Attorney Vida Soraya Versosa.
Good afternoon, Dean Maria Stella Tirol, College Secretary Lisa Cabrera, my former professors, my former classmates who are now professors, and to you, dear members of the College of Development Communication Class of 2021. My name is Vida Soraya Versosa, and I am a modern-day Hakawati. Hakawati comes from the Arabic terms hekaye, or story, and haki, or to talk. So in the Arab world, there was this oral tradition in the ancient times about the Hakawati, the storyteller who sits in the middle of a gathering, breathing life into creative dramatizations for avid listeners. Now, the Hakawati can also impart powerful lessons to everyone who listens to these tales that engage the mind, tickle the funny bone, and touch the heart. So now, listen. Let me take you on a journey beyond what you are imagining right now in front of your laptop screens and mobile devices. Let me tell you a story about Lara and the Syria model. Let me begin with the story of Lara. Lara is a 43-year-old Filipina high school graduate who was lured by the promises of a good job abroad. However, when she was transported using a tourist visa by her recruiter through Malaysia and finally landing at Syria, her nightmare began.
Yung ginawang pananakit sa akin, siyam na taon po akong sa amo ko na walang kalaban-laban na sinasaktan. Tapos 7 taon po akong walang komunikasyon sa pamilya ko. 7 taon din po akong hindi nakapagpadala ng para po sa mga anak ko. Kaya alam po ng pamilya ko na wala na po, patay na po ako.
Lara was treated like an animal. She was chained, she was beaten, she was imprisoned for 7 years inside the toilet. Her employer would punch her so strong that eventually her teeth would be knocked out. She would be gagged and tied. They would shout at her and maltreat her physically, emotionally, psychologically, until one day she escaped. A Syrian family took pity on her and brought her to the Philippine Embassy shelter. And that is where I met her. That is where I decided that I wanted to help her through this Access to Justice and Legal Empowerment program under my Reentry Action Plan. Hi, my name is Vida Soraya Versosa from the Philippine Embassy in Damascus, Syria. I'm here to talk about my gender equality, disability, and social inclusion mainstreaming course. My Reentry Action Plan for this particular project talks about how we can do legal empowerment and access to justice approaches that are gender sensitive, victim friendly, and trauma informed for human trafficking victims. I arrived here in Damascus, Syria on the 20th of December 2020. The Philippine Embassy in Damascus, Syria works with the government of the Syrian Arab Republic to prosecute cases of human trafficking and illegal recruitment against the girls who are in the Philippine Embassy shelter. The story of Lara is just one out of the hundreds of other distressed overseas Filipino workers who are right now in shelters in our Philippine embassies and consulates abroad. And thus, the REAP was designed to empower Assistance to Nationals officers by teaching them how to prepare judicial affidavits with a JEDC lens for filing in both Philippine courts and Syrian courts and hold perpetrators of violence accountable for their crimes. As a result of my Reentry Action Plan, all the girls who were repatriated to the Philippines were interviewed and their judicial affidavits were prepared. These were then endorsed to the Interagency Council Against Trafficking, and these cases were filed in the regional trial courts so that we will be sure that the perpetrators of illegal recruitment and human trafficking will be made accountable for their crimes. According to our partners from the Interagency Council Against Trafficking, this is an innovation since it is the first time that the Philippine Embassy has been involved in the preparation of evidence and case buildup in terms of being equipped even at the level of the ATN officers. This is also a very good interagency approach because we were able to collaborate and ensure that even prior to arrival to the Philippines, the girls would already be given free legal advice and they would be assisted in the prosecution side of our anti-trafficking strategy.
Maraming salamat po. Talaga salamat po sa Panginoon na mabibigyan ng katarungan yung mga nangyari sa akin sa tulong po ng Philippine Embassy.
Using the JEDC mainstreaming approach, we want to show women like Lara and other distressed overseas Filipino workers like her that justice is possible even for the poorest of the poor. Thank you very much. I know my former video production and photography teachers must be so horrified with the amateur editing and the found footage vibe of this video that I used for my Australia Award scholarship. The noise and the ambient sound are bordering on offensive. The camera angle is not the ideal medium shot that we all want, but hey, considering that we are in an alert level 4 war zone and this area has no electricity, limited internet, and using an old mobile phone, so pagpasensyahan nyo na po. Today, I wanted to share with you some lessons that we can learn from being a hakawati or storyteller, which is something that we all become after graduating from the College of Development Communication or CDC. First is #choose to challenge. Dear graduates, after you shut down your mobile devices and begin celebrating with your family and friends, I hope that you will remember to choose to challenge. #choose to challenge was the theme of the International Women's Day 2021, but I think we all need to make the same commitment to choose to challenge inequality, call out bias, question stereotypes, and help forge an inclusive world. This is exactly why the Syria model, the way that the government partners coined it, they emphasized the need to mainstream gender equality, disability, and social inclusion or JEDC strategies in our work as development communicators. Because we all need to serve society as communicators who can push for social change, to help people and empower our communities. You don't have to be a lawyer or a diplomat for you to make it happen. You don't need to get some fancy title attached to your name. You don't have to be number one all the time, because what is more important is your ability to choose to challenge whatever is blocking you from helping people and empowering whatever community you belong to. Now, don't forget the word planned, because social change, as it happens in the real world, needs to be measured for it to be managed. And whatever your professor said to you about data and the need to analyze the data that you have, it's true. You know why? Because whatever developmental social change that you are aiming for, whether based on the rule of law or policy regulations, or even the tricky situations like back-channel diplomatic negotiations that we do here, you still need to make evidence-based decisions, like the way that we know that the impact should be felt by those who need it most. People who are like Lara, women who are still in the margins of society, yung mga kababayan natin na nasa laylayan ng lipunan, yung mga kapitbahay natin na nasa labas ng mga barangay ng UPLB, pero ni minsan hindi pa nakatungtong sa ating mga silid-aralan sa DEFCOM. Ultimately, this all circles back to your story as the hakawati in whatever field that you end up pursuing. Allow me to share with you 5 elements about storytelling that we learned earlier. First, you need a strong narrative. Every story should have a solid plot that would grab attention and arrest the interest of your audience. So the story of Lara began with something so gruesome and overflowing with emotions. You have to admit that it took you on a roller coaster ride of up and down feelings. And this also includes the need to know your audience. What sort of narrative would fit? Do we understand the receivers of this message? Are we identifying the goals of our story? Are we conveying that there is an unmet need of our audience that we're able to meet through this narrative? Are we speaking the right language, especially as we tell the story for a global audience? Second, you need characters. The characters in the story need to act and interact until the story reaches its climax, then tapers off to the ending. Lara interacted with her Syrian employer, albeit negatively, and the embassy staff in a positive way who helped her come home. Third, you need action that can trigger a reaction. The story must engage the listener. For this one, if you remember your biology classes, the level of excitement triggered by your story is enough to release certain neurotransmitters in your brain. So when I was telling you the story of Lara, we went through an emotional roller coaster of experiencing excitement when we talked about her imprisonment and her escape. And it was releasing a flood of dopamine levels inside your brain because of the suspense. Then the words describing her painful ordeal suddenly triggered oxytocin in your brain. And whether you like it or not, this story made you feel a sense of bonding, a sense of trust, a sense of empathy for her. The happy ending then began when Lara was able to seek justice, and it triggered endorphins in the brain, causing a feeling of well-being and joy. So there is a biochemical response to our storytelling. Fourth, you need to create a spectacle with your words. And with a longer story, you can paint a picture using nouns, verbs, and adjectives to make it an immersive experience for the audience. Especially now that the COVID-19 pandemic has forced everyone to go virtual, including our ceremony right now, we have to invest more time in creating stories that allow us to travel outside our homes through the power of our words. Did the description of what happened to Lara match your mental image of fear and pain? Did you imagine her joy when she received the decision of the court that we won the case? If so, then good. Fifth and finally, a good story should have a good message and describe the positive gain. If the audience applies the positive message of your story to their life, what's in it for them? After all, content is king or queen, whichever you prefer. And as the Hakawati culture in the Arab world describes it, stories must act as an important community service, and the storyteller must shoulder the responsibility of communicating the importance of living a principled life to the people. The story of Lara shares the message of providing access to justice for the poorest of the poor. But ultimately, it's a lesson in communication to make everyone understand that fighting human trafficking isn't just a buzzword that we hear during the month of July or the National Anti-Trafficking Awareness Month. But indeed, it is a heinous form of modern-day slavery, and it's just one of the advocacies that we can continue to work on through our communication skills. Most of all, we should all #choose to challenge ourselves to become better than who we were before. Who we are now is a product of our past, for sure, but we can choose not to let this define who we can become in the future, as they say here in the Arab-speaking word, inshallah, or God willing. Let's segue to the second lesson as a Hakawati. I'd like to encourage everyone to #describe with dignity. As a storyteller, I would like to highlight the need to describe the subject of your story that honors her identity as a human being and not just another character to sensationalize your article or worse, for clickbait. It's imperative that the people we work with, after listening to our stories about them, that whatever content we create for them, whether it's a vlog, an article, a photo essay, a documentary, or even a diplomatic briefer, will they be proud to say that yes, we told their stories truthfully, honestly, without any manipulation or deception? Did Lara consent to my Hakawati story about her work? Of course. But sadly, a lot of news outfits will disrespect the boundaries of their subjects for the sake of generating more likes and more views. But not all of them, of course, are tabloids who would exploit the vulnerability of the subject. There are a lot of friends in the media who seek consent first and present their stories in a manner that is more consistent with our values as development communicators. Here, I would like to show you a video that is like an epilogue to the Syria model.
Nitong June 24, may 22 biktima ng trafficking in persons sa Syria ang pinauwi na sa Pilipinas sa ilalim ng repatriation program ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas. Kaya naman sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon sa kasaysayan ng embahada, tuluyan ng nabakante ang Filipino Workers Resource Center o FWRC sa Syria. Ang FWRC ay tumatayong pansamantalang tirahan o shelter ng mga kababayang nagkakaproblema sa trabaho o katayuan sa bansa. Parte ito ng mas pinaigting na kampanya ng Embahada sa Syria laban sa human trafficking sa pag-upo ng bagong chargé d'affaires, Vida Soraya Versosa, isang human rights lawyer.
Since the first day I arrived in Syria on the 20th of December 2020, the embassy has vowed to pursue strengthening the rule of law and achieving the United Nations Development Goal 16 on peace, justice, and strong institutions, consistent with our obligations under the Global Compact for safe, orderly, and regular migration.
May 56 na wards ang nasa shelter nang dumating si Versosa sa Syria, pero ngayon wala nang naiwan maski isa. Ang ilan sa wards may 3 taong na malagi sa shelter. Sa pag-upo ni Versosa, nakipagpulong siya sa mga opisyal ng Syrian Arab Republic. Hiniling ni Versosa na mabigyan ng presidential pardon at mapawalang bisa ang mga kaso ng mga Pilipina, kaya mas mabilis silang nabigyan ng exit visa.
We are stronger when we work together. So we thank the government of the Syrian Arab Republic for the excellent partnership of the embassy with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates, Ministry of Labor and Social Affairs, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Justice, and the Office of the Presidential Advisor.
Matapos ang mahabang negosasyon at pagsampa ng mga kaso laban sa mga illegal recruiter at human trafficker sa pamumuno ni Versosa, nakauwi na ang huling grupo ng mga ward. Maging ang Honorary Philippine Consulate General sa Aleppo hanga sa makasaysayang pagpapauwi lahat ng ward sa shelter.
I have the great honor to witness for the first time since I became the Philippine Honorary Consul to Aleppo that the Philippine Embassy shelter is completely empty. As a Filipino citizen, I feel very proud of this achievement of DFA under the leadership of His Excellency Teodoro Locsin. I feel very proud also of our very hardworking CDA Vida Soraya Versosa.
Walang mapagsidlan ng tuwa ang mga kasama sa huling grupo ng repatriation. Patuloy na tinutulungan ng embahada ang repatriates na habulin at kasuhan ang kanilang mga illegal na recruiter sa Pilipinas, Malaysia, Dubai at maging sa Syria. Katuwang nila ang Philippine Overseas and Employment Administration o POEA, Interagency Council Against Trafficking o IACAT at Blas Ople Policy Center.
Paalala lang po sa ating mga kababayan na hanggang ngayon po ay may deployment ban pa rin dito sa Syria. Kaya kung kayo po ay nagnanais na magbiyahe at magtrabaho abroad, siguraduhin po natin na kayo po ay dumaan sa mga tamang ahensya katulad ng POEA at may lisensya po ang recruitment agency ninyo na talagang magpapakita na may job order po kayo. Sa panahon ngayon, huwag po tayong magpapaloko sa mga human trafficker at illegal recruiter na mangangako sa atin na makakabiyahe tayo kahit na tourist visa lang. Sana po ay dumaan po tayo sa legal na paraan.
Maxi Santiago, TFC News, Kuwait.
After watching the video, did you notice the 5 elements of Hakawati storytelling? Did you see the shift of the positive message in the video compared to the negative propaganda style of the Syria human trafficking news articles in the beginning? Plus, if you are self-aware, did you notice the neurotransmitters and chemicals being triggered in your brain? Did you notice all the Broadcom, DevJorn, and EdCom principles coming together in this short clip? If your answer is yes to any of those questions, then I would say that you are not only becoming a Hakawati, you are able to recognize the work of another Hakawati in whatever medium or channel that she is using. Finally, our third and last lesson as a Hakawati is to #cross the bridge. Oftentimes we hear the expression, build bridges, don't burn them. This time, I would like to challenge everyone to go beyond building bridges, but to actually cross that bridge to the other side. This way, we can see how the other side of the world lives. In other words, when we cross the bridge, we are able to have empathy for others and to choose to communicate with compassion. Storytelling is a way that can allow us communicators to transcend whatever gaps are separating us. Whether these are language barriers, cultural clashes, religious differences, political or unconscious biases, or anything else that hinders authenticity in the relationships that we create. It takes a lot of effort to cross the bridge because of the element of uncertainty that we all face. It will always be there for sure, but expanding your worldview will always be worth the effort, and reaching out to someone with compassion always is priceless. Before coming to Syria, all the photos and videos that most Filipinos had about this country were the typical conflict scenes from BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera. But when I crossed the bridge and allowed my story to be woven into the story of the life of people in Syria, I saw this country with love and compassion, especially when we seek to understand the reality on the ground and not just the Hakawati narrative of other media agencies that we're used to. Dear graduates, if there is one thing I would like you all to remember about our Hakawati lessons, it is this. I want to emphasize the other cross. On this cross, 2,000 years ago, there was an innocent man who was wearing a crown of thorns. He was nailed to this cross, this wooden torture device, while the sun was setting. Because of his love for us, his love for you and me, and everyone listening to this video, he was willing to die so that we may live. This man appeared to a man named Saul who was traveling on the road to Damascus here in Syria. Afterwards, this man, Saul, who became Paul, stayed at the house of Ananias, and this is where the scales of his eyes were removed. He experienced this never-ending love story with this man, Jesus Christ, who is the only one who can empower us with strength when we need to #choose to challenge, #describe with dignity, and #cross the bridge as development communicators. As modern-day DevCom Hakawati and graduates of the Center of Excellence, we are never limited by the borders of the 14,665 hectares of the UPLB campus. May we all remember our Hakawati lessons as we seek to uplift the lives of others, because we only have one life, it will soon be past, and only what's done for Christ will last. Let me now listen to your story, my fellow Hakawati. Congratulations on your graduation, congratulations on the honors, and I hope that you will never forget the lessons learned today. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Shukran kitir.
We have just heard the inspirational message for the CDC Class 2021 of Attorney Vida Soraya Versosa, the head of post of the Embassy of the Republic of the Philippines in Damascus in the Syrian Arab Republic. Her insights and experiences from her DevCom work will prove to be useful to all members of the CDC Class of 2021.
And now, for the presentation of graduates and special awards for the degree Bachelor of Science in Development Communication, we have Dr. Liza A. Cabrera, the CDC College Secretary. The presentation of graduates for the BS Development Communication will be followed by the presentation of graduates for the degree of Master of Science in Development Communication, after which Dr. Edmund G. Centeno will present the graduates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Development Communication.
I am pleased to inform you that during the academic year 2020-2021, we at the College of Development Communication were able to produce 18 graduates. 10 for the first semester 2020-2021 and 8 for the second semester 2020-2021. Of this number, 3 will be graduating with honors. 2 cum laudes, these students obtained a general weighted average of 1.46 to 1.75. And 1 magna cum laude, the student obtained a general weighted average of 1.25. This year, for the second time in the history of the college, the top graduate of UPLB Class 2021 Who will be delivering the response in behalf of the graduating class is Miss Castle Clarice Magtibay Craft. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased to present to you the Bachelor of Science in Development Communication, Class of 2021. Congratulations!
For the degree Bachelor of Science in Development Communication, first semester, academic year 2020-2021. Argosino Madeline Jean S. Baldoza Almira Bianca C. Bosita Hill Angelo L. Canivel Andrea Therese S. Corpus Cherry Ann E. Custodio John Sylvester T. Lapis Renel Sarina V. Yap John Samuel J. Canlas Jaira E. Cum laude. Craft Castle Clarice M. Magna Cum Laude. Second semester, academic year 2020-2021. Cardenas Bettina Paula S. Domingo Riano Emmanuel J. Ibis Michael J. D. Paet Abigail Jem R. Payuan Precious Lynn S. Reyes Mistral Ira M. Salazar Charmaine T. Magtibay Nicole S., cum laude.
The College of Development Communication would like to recognize the graduates who served as volunteers in various college initiatives.
We'd also like to acknowledge the graduates who have brought honor to CDC with their exemplary performance as recognized by partner organizations.
And lastly, the College of Development Communication would like to present the CDC Faculty Medal for Academic Excellence to the following graduates for their exemplary academic performance during their stay at the College of Development Communication.
The Narcy Cabral Medal for Scholarship and Development Communication is awarded to the member of the graduating class who earned the highest general weighted average.
Good day, everyone. It is a pleasure to present the graduates of the Master of Science and the Doctor of Philosophy programs of the College of Development Communication.
For the degree Master of Science in Development Communication, second semester, academic year 2020-2021, Maria Victoria M. Almazan. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Development Communication, first semester, academic year 2020-2021, Jonathan V. Gochuwico, Maria Teresa D. Gochuwico, Samuel Ayudel Ojorongbe, Na Zhao. Second semester, academic year 2020-2021, Marife R. De Torres, Marcosa C. Piso. For the degree Straight Doctor of Philosophy in Development Communication, Ulderico B. Alviola.
To our beloved Dean, Dr. Maria Stella Tirol, our College Secretary, Dr. Liza Cabrera, my advisor, Dr. Rodora de Villa Custodio, our dearest department heads, CDC professors and staff, parents, friends, and fellow graduates, a pleasant day to all of you. Our college experience is truly extraordinary. Looking back, it is usually during the last year when development communication students gain individual experience and exposure to the community as they conduct their respective research for DEFCON 200. In our case, however, our last year in college was a time when we were forced to shift the way we live, learn, communicate, and work. I can still remember the last day that we were together in CDC back in March 2020. We were cheerfully saying our goodbyes and joking, "See you next year." Who would have thought that it would actually come true? More than a year has passed, and still, here we are. So, to my fellow graduates, I know that it has been a tough journey. You have persevered through all the difficulties brought by the pandemic, and for that, I am proud of you. While I was preparing this speech, there were a lot of things that I wanted to say. I could talk for hours, but I still would not be able to encapsulate all the stories, madness, laughters, and tears that we have shared. Those fieldworks turned field trips, those all-nighters for our production classes, those group study dates before an exam so that none of us could fall asleep without knowing a thing or two, those cramming evenings to meet the 11:59 p.m. deadlines, and of course those "we really regret cramming, we won't do it again" moments, but does it again next time anyway. In the past years, we have shared these moments of struggles and wins, and it is indeed our relentless support for one another that kept us through college. Although it's sad that we won't be spending this day together, I'm still glad that we made it. Finishing college in the traditional school setup is already hard enough. What more during this time when we are experiencing a pandemic and suffering from the inconveniences of remote learning? Although this virtual graduation may be far from how we envisioned our long-awaited sublime moment would be, please do not be disheartened. Instead, let us use this experience as our inspiration as we brave through this crisis towards the time when we can finally celebrate momentous events like this together again. As we graduate, I know that many of us already have plans for the future. But sometimes, you have to look back and assess what you have learned in order to move forward. So before I leave my final note to you, let me go back to the basics, the core of who we are and what we are bound to do as DEFCOM graduates. I want to start with the question, what is development? Up to this day, a lot of people still tend to equate development to modernization, economic growth, new infrastructures, and modern technologies. However, development can be viewed from different aspects. Nevertheless, its key component should be the people. As we have always been taught in DEFCOM, the true measure of development is man. Development lies in the empowerment of the people, and this is where communication comes into play. Communication is the force that we utilize to capacitate the people and to advocate for desirable change. Through communication, we impart knowledge and facts that would lead people, especially the marginalized and the vulnerable, into making informed decisions. At the same time, we use communication to understand the context of others and to amplify their voices. We may have certain biases, but we take pride in what we do. And it is now more than ever that we, as DEFCOM graduates, are called to serve our purpose. At this time when disinformation continues to prevail and beguile the public, let us be the source of truth, even in simple ways such as fact-checking and sharing accurate information. At this time when media freedom is being limited and attacked, let us be the medium in raising social awareness among the masses through using our own voices. At this time when our field is being questioned and deemed unnecessary, let us be the reminder that DevCom is progressive and it continues to transform through time as new needs and insights in achieving a better state of society arise. And most importantly, at this time when our country is no longer just faced with a pandemic, but also an infodemic, let us be the managers of information. With the overwhelming amount of facts and widespread disinformation, skepticism and confusion are becoming prevalent, especially among the underprivileged and the vulnerable. As DevCom graduates, our knowledge and skills are now being challenged in rethinking how we could make complex information understandable as one of our main contributions to the country's public health response. My fellow graduates, let us be the people that the Filipino nation needs during these trying times. As we begin our new journeys beyond the four walls of the university, I would also like to remind you to always be grounded. Graduating from UP is not just about prestige. It comes with the huge responsibility of serving the nation with excellence, integrity, and compassion. Do not lose sight of our purpose to help and empower the underprivileged to achieve a progressive and self-sufficient society. As we have been told time and again, tayo ay eskolar ng bayan para sa bayan. Thank you and congratulations to everyone.
My deep appreciation to the untiring faculty and staff of the UPLB College of Development Communication, the prime mover in the practice and study of development communication in the world. I'm humbled to be finally called a graduate of UPLB DevCom, a thing that I once thought will never happen. While my journey was supposed to be a shortcut, it took me 10 long years to complete the straight PhD program in development communication. Despite that, the feeling that I have now is quite surreal, especially because there was a time in this journey that I almost gave up. But thanks to the ever-kind and competent faculty members of CDC, especially to my panel members for your continued trust and belief that I can truly finish what I started in 2011. You see, the very thing that makes the College of DevCom strong is not just the outstanding credentials of our mentors right here. I believe that the greatest strength of this college is the compassion and the student-centeredness of our professors in CDC. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to my advisor and the Dean of the College of DevCom, Dr. Maria Stella Citerol, along with my equally outstanding panel members, Dr. Benjamina Paula G. Flor, Dr. Rosario V. Tatlonghari, and Drs. Jane C. Reyes of CIPAF. Thank you very much to all of you. I also would like to extend my gratitude to my former advisor, Dr. Cleofe S. Torres, who retired from public service recently. Thank you very much, Ma'am Ofi, for your amazing service. I also would like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. Shirley B. Amias, former UPLB Vice Chancellor for Community Affairs, who inspired me to strengthen my faith and resolve to complete my doctoral degree. Lastly, thank you to my former mentors and some of my friends here in our college. May you continue the culture of excellence that has been started by Dr. Nora C. Quebral 5 decades ago. Sabay-sabay po nating itaguyod ang disiplina ng komunikasyong pangkaunlaran alang-alang sa ikaaangat ng buhay ng mga nasa laylayan. Sa inyo pong lahat, daghan kayong salamat ug ang Diyos ang mobalos sa inyong kaayo.
Now, we'll recognize the members of the graduating class who are now members of honor societies. Phi Kappa Phi, Pi Gamma Mu.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I am honored to present to you our students who have been inducted as members of honor societies. These students have met the grade requirements and other conditions set by the honor societies that recognize students' academic achievements in their fields. Those who have been inducted to the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi to stand and be recognized. With more than 1 million members worldwide and 300 chapters located in the university and college campuses throughout the United States, Puerto Rico, and the Philippines, Phi Kappa Phi is one of the oldest honor societies. Phi Kappa Phi's mission is to recognize and promote academic excellence in all fields of higher education and to engage the community of scholars in service to others. I also request those who have been inducted to the Pi Gamma Nu International Social Science Honor Society to stand and be recognized. The Pi Gamma Nu International Social Science Honor Society's mission to encourage and recognize superior scholarship in social science disciplines and to foster cooperation and social service among its members. Pi Gamma Nu serves the various social science disciplines which seek to understand and explain human behavior and social relationships as well as their related problems and issues. Currently, there are around 150 active chapters in the United States and the overseas. Thank you and congratulations to all of you.
The CDC Alumni Association President will now lead the oath-taking of the CDC Class of 2021 as new CDC AA members. This will be followed by the singing of UP Naming Mahal.
Pakitaas ang kanang kamay. Ako, ay taos-pusong nanunumpa na isasakatuparan ko ng buong husay at katapatan at walang pag-iimbot ang mga tungkuling nakaatang sa akin bilang miyembro ng samahan ng mga nagtapos sa kolehiyo ng komunikasyong pangkaunlaran. Ipagtatanggol ko at ipaglalaban ang kapakanan ng kolehiyo at universidad na aking pinagtapusan at ipinangangako kong magiging matapat na nagtapos sa kolehiyong ito sa lahat ng pagkakataon. Aktibo akong makikibahagi sa mga dakilang layunin at aking pagsisikapang makatugon sa hamon ng paglilingkod sa kolehiyo, universidad at bayan, kaya tulungan nawa ako ng Diyos.
Thank you everyone for being a part of the 22nd CDC Testimonial and Recognition Program
for graduating and honor students for the class of 2021.
Mula sa konseho ng mga mag-aaral sa Kolehiyo ng Komunikasyong Pangkaunlaran, ako po si Danessa Lupega, ang chairperson at pinabati po namin kayong lahat na maligayang pagtatapos. Ayan, bagaman patuloy tayong hinahamon ng pandemya sa ating pag-aaral, isang taas kamaong pagpupugay po sa inyo dahil hindi naging hadlang ang ganitong setup sa inyong pagsusumikap. Sana po'y bitbitin natin ang ating mga natutunan sa ating kolehiyo at sa ating universidad na nagpamulat sa atin sa iba't ibang aral. Dahil po sa panahon ngayon, higit na kinakailangan at mahalaga ang komunikasyong pangkaunlaran. Sa bawat exercises, fieldworks, interviews, at marami pa pong iba, sana po'y dalhin natin ang mga naituro po nito at tandaan natin ang DevCom na mula sa masa at tungo sa masa. Muli, maligayang pagtatapos po sa inyong lahat at padayon mga scholar ng bayan.
Hi, Nina Madel! Happy graduation! We are so happy for you. From me, Brother Gerald, syempre, and Lola Indy, we can't wait to see what you're gonna do in the future, and for sure, you're gonna do the greatest things while running. Yeah!
Hi, Ninang Orny! Congratulations for graduating this year. I'm really proud of you, and I hope you also know na I'm really grateful that I've been part of your journey. Good luck on your future endeavors and padayon.
Congrats, Ninong Sly. Thank you so much for being a compassionate friend to all of us. I'm so excited about what is waiting for you outside the university. The world is lucky to have a humble and pro-people person like you. We're always here to support you. Padayon, Sly.
Hi Ninong! Happy graduation! I'm so proud of you na narating na tong milestone na to, and I just pray na you would continue to excel more. So I'm really proud of you and I hope you very well. So wag mong kakalimutan ng iisang anak mo sa ads. Miss you!
Hi Ninong Nico! Happy graduation! Congratulations kasi finally graduate ka na and you also found a job already. I hope that you find joy in all the things that you will be doing and that I'm always here for you. Love you!
Congratulations on your sublime Ninang Abby. I'm so proud of you. I know you worked so hard for this and you deserve it. I love you so much. See you soon.
Hey Ains, happy grad. I hope na maging masaya ka sa post-grad life mo and while exploring what you want and whatever it is, we'll always be here for you. I love you, Ains. Happy grad.
Hi, Ms. Joel. Congratulations on your graduation. You finally made it. You were always saying na nangihinayang ka kasi konti lang yung naging ganap mo sa ads, pero you being in ads is more than enough. Good luck sa new chapter ng life mo. I wish you all the best. And dito lang ako palagi. Yun. Congrats. Proud of you.
Hi Ninong, congrats on your graduation. So I just wanted to wish you luck sa job mo and generally sa life mo. So ayun, I wish you all the best. Ingat!
Hi Ninong Madel, isa ako sa magpupugay sa iyong pagtatapos. Isa lang namang achievement ang iyong nakamit. Patuloy lang na lumaban at kung makamit ang tagumpay. Dito lang kami kung supportan ka. Muli, padayon Ninong Madel.
Hi Lola Orny, during our first conversation, I already knew that you're an amazing person and that you do great things in life. And I'm excited for you to claim all the things that you work hard for. Always remember that I'm here cheering you on. Congratulations and see you soon.
Hi Nong! Okay, so first and foremost, obviously, congratulations. I'm always proud of you. Like, always. There is not a time that I'm not. You're one of the smartest, most capable people I know, so you're gonna crush it out there. I just know it. I love you, and I'm always here for you.
Hi Kuya Eman! So congratulations for finally graduating this year. I'm so proud of you kasi you reached this final chapter of your college life. Good luck and wish you the best to your future endeavors. Your UP Ads family will always be proud of you.
Hi, Trini! Congrats on your Sublime 2021. I'm so happy for you and I am so proud of you. And I know that you'll be able to slay the adulting world just like you always do. Again, congrats!
Hello na! Congratulations! You've made it. Well, syempre, ikaw si Abigail Paet. I'm so proud of you. I love you and I miss you. Congratulations.
Hi Nam, congrats sa atin. Alam kong ang layo ng nilakbay natin para dito, lalo na ng pandemic na to. Pero nandito na rin tayo. Good luck sa life after college and ingat palagi. Miss you.
Hello Ate Mistra, congratulations. Alam ko po after this, mas marami ka pa po matutulungan na tao dahil napakabuti mong tao. So again, deserve congratulations.
Hi, congratulations on your graduation. We're also proud of you. Know that whatever you want to pursue in the future, we're just right behind you, willing to cheer for you as always. Again, congratulations, and I hope to see you soon.
On behalf of the UP Ads, I would like to congratulate the class of 2021 for a job well done. I know you'd rather celebrate this day by marching at the UPLB Freedom Park while wearing your sablay, but still, even though we're still confined in the comforts of our own homes, take this time to celebrate because you made it. After years of hard work in the university, you're finally closing a chapter of your life and a door filled with wonderful, exciting, and life-changing opportunities has been opened for you to explore. The past year felt like a blank page. The pandemic hit us in ways we never even expected. And to graduate under the tremendous shift between face-to-face learning and remote learning, you've faced numerous challenges and underwent a lot of pressure while being unsure of what lies ahead. Despite all of these, I would like to thank you for choosing yourself and choosing to write your story once again. Thank you for all the times that you chose to prioritize yourself, for resting, and for fighting again. Your relentless effort has led you to this wondrous day, and this day is definitely for you. As you navigate through this unfamiliar chapter of life called adulting, never forget that the pen is still in your hands. You're in charge of writing your own story, and each story has its own unique twists and turns. Own your story and embrace it. Once again, congratulations, and the Alliance wishes you the best of luck in your journey.
natin, ito na ang wakas. Kailangan na yata nating umuwi.
po, Lola Angel. Though hindi pa po tayo officially na-introduce ni Ninang Precious sa isa't isa, I wanna wish you luck po on your future careers and plans. Congratulations po, and I'm looking forward to meet and bond with you soon. Good luck po!
Hi, Ninang Giwa. So, first of all, I want to just congratulate you na natapos mo na yung pagsumok mo dito sa UP at graduating ka na. Sa wakas, natapos nyo na yung ilang buwang paghihirap nyo dito. I am very, very grateful na ikaw na naging ninang ko. Dahil kung hindi sa'yo, naisip ko parang hindi ako na-challenge sa sarili ko. And kung hindi kita nakilala nung freshman year pa lang ako, parang hindi magiging ganitong kaginhawa, kaingay, in a good way, yung buhay ko dito sa UP and sa org. So, I am very, 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 very thankful na nakilala kita, and I do hope in the near future magkita tayo ulit. Sana. At finally, kumain tayong dalawa na tayo lang. Okay? And for your future endeavors, I wish you the best and good luck sa kung saan ka mang trabaho pupunta or kung babalik ka ulit sa UP for master's. Okay. So, again, I am very, very thankful and congratulations to you, Nina.
Hello Nangandeng, and so first of all, gusto ko muna ikaw i-greet ng congratulations kasi syempre nakapag-graduate ka na sa UP, sa UPLB, and sa College of Development Communication. So, yes, that's something to celebrate of. Ayan, sana kapag pupunta ka ditong LB ay bisitahin mo ako this year. Ayan, para ma-celebrate natin yan. And then, ayun, I just want to thank you for your guidance and help. Nung nagsisimula pa lang din ako sa SOC, and syempre nung applicant ako, gusto ko lang din ikaw pasalamatan kasi you were there. Lalo na nung second year first sem ko, na in your own little ways, tumutulong ka. Naalala ko pa nung binigyan mo ako ng ulam. Parang naghatid ka ng ulam nun kasi hindi ko alam kung saan nanggaling yung ulam na yun. Pero thank you kasi may nakain ako nung gabi yun. And then gusto ko lang i-commend and pasalamatan yung efforts na binigay mo para sa society. Naging PS na rin ako. Ayan, patapos na ako maging PS. Na-realize ko kung gaano kabigat yung trabaho nyo. And during your time as documentor, nakita ko din yung effort mo umattend ng bawat meetings, sulat ng mga minutes, current body. Every one of us wants to thank you for your service. And good luck to your endeavors. Kung ano man yung gusto mo mangyari sa life mo, sana makahanap ka ng goods na job, and ayun, pagpatuloy mo yung devotion mo and yung passion mo to serve other people. So yun lang I promise na hopefully sana makagraduate na din ako next year kasunod po. Ayun lang po, and ingat I love you.
Hello, Sis Alex Castillo. We from your DevComSoc family congratulate you on finishing your master's program in Master of Management, major in Business Management. For sure, today will only be one of the many proud and successful moments for you. Congratulations today and best wishes for your tomorrow. Isang mapagpalayang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako si Shael Banaag, ang current primary source or president ng UPLB Development Communicator Society Incorporated. We from DevComSoc congratulates you on your graduation. It is indeed a well-deserved success. I know that life has even more amazing things in store for you, and we can't wait to witness where life will take you next. Although we're about to take different paths, I hope that we don't forget to continue the fight for the rights of the unprivileged and for those who suffered and are still suffering from injustices in our society. Iskot Iska, honor above excellence. Padayon mga eskola ng bayan.
Sumibol, isang pangalang maglilingkod sa sariling bayan, sandata ang broadcasting. Medyang larangan nating kagabay, mga eskola ng bayan sa pagsulong ng kapakanan ng kabataan, ng kababaihan, ng sambayanan. kaunlaran. Huwag bibitiw, pag-ibig ay tunay sa UP Comrodso. Sulong tayo, hawak kamay, maglalakbay patungo sa kaunlaran. Huwag bibitiw, pag-ibig ay tunay sa UP Comrodso. Sa UP Comrodso. Sa UP Comrodso. Tayo ay isa.
Magandang araw sa ating lahat. Ako si Maisel Laika Arpetiza, ang Chief Anchor ng UP Community Broadcaster Society. Ipinapaabot ang buong pusong pagbati ng aming organisasyon para sa mga nagsipagtapos ng kolehiyo ngayong taon. Marapat lamang na ipagdiwang natin ang natatanging araw na ito na sumasalamin sa inyong pagpupursigi at mga sakripisyo. Kami ay lubos na humahanga sapagkat nagawa ninyong makapagtapos sa gitna ng pandemya. Sa kabila ng banta sa ating kalusugan ay buong husay at tapang ninyong hinarap ang lahat ng hamon at patuloy na napagtagumpayan ang inyong pag-aaral. Nawa ay baunin ninyo ang mga natutunan sa loob ng organisasyon at sa ating kolehiyo at patuloy na pagsilbihan ang sambayanan. Muli, isang mabunying pagbati. Hangad namin ang ibayo pa ninyong tagumpay. Manatili kayong naiiba, nag-iisa, at nangunguna. Padayon, mga iskolar ng bayan para sa bayan.
Tayo ay isa.
Hello, Class 2021. Happy graduation and keep safe always. Congrats. Please subscribe my channel.
Hi! Congratulations, CDC Class of 2020 and 2021. You have made history for being the first set of graduates of the College of DevCom na nasa gitna ng pandemya. Napakahirap ng inyong pinagdaanan pero alam namin na kayo ay magpapatuloy at magiging ehemplo sa maraming mga kabataan. Alam ninyo na kapag kayo ay nandito na sa totoong mundo, marami pang mga pagsubok ang inyong pagdaraanan. Pero huwag niyong kalilimutan na napaka-importante ng dangal at husay. At sana yan ang laging manatili sa inyo at huwag mawawala ang inyong creativity, critical thinking, at yung pagmamahal sa bayan. I wish na sana ay nakilala ko ang marami sa inyo and that I have mentored many of you. But I know that soon, we will see each other again. Ingat kayo lagi at padayon mga iskot-iskat.
Congratulations, graduates! Ito po ang mensahe ko sa inyo. Isa pong tula. Paglalakbay upang akuin ang sablay. Di inalintana kahit pa COVID-19 ay nangungulit na. Kasagsagan ng data gathering or writing, di nagpatinag sa kagustuhang maisabit ang sablay na hinihintay. Bagkus, naghanap ng paraan upang manuscript ay mapasadahan. Ni Teacher Candy, Thea, Luis, Elaine, AJ, Edmund, Pamela, Duday, Melds, Check, Olga, Marifi, Trina, Mark, JM, Yas, Cubs, Gary, Mia, Rommel, Liza, Estela, at syempre ni Benjamina. Naging malaking problema ang internet connection. Talo pa si $1 Million Man sa slow motion. Naging challenging din ang paggamit ng Google Classroom, Zoom at GoToMeeting at other video conferencing. Aandap-andap pag minsan akala mo'y telenovela ang pinakikinggan. Parang si Maribar at si Pulgoso noong unang naging serye ito. Malamang di nyo sila kilala at di pa kayo napapanganak noon, wari ko. Subalit, ang naging karanasan sa 2 taong nagdaan ay di matatawaran ni naman ang pinagdaanan. Naaalala ko pa noon nang tanungin ko ang aking mga eskwela sa DevCom 145 kung nais ba nilang mag-aral through distance learning. Ang sagot sa akin ay, never. It will not happen that way because I cannot imagine myself facing the computer all day. True enough, nagkatotoo nga ang hypotheticong katanungan na kung sana ay pinatulan, di naging masyadong bongga ang pinagdaanan. Subalit, tapos na ang yugto at kalbaryo sapagkat sablay ay sadya ng wawagayway. Sa harapan ni Oble, kayo ay magpugay, basta't ba't ito ay gamitin ng tama. Ito'y maaari lamang gamitin ng nakapormal na barong ni Isko o saya na ekru o white dress ni Iska. Di pwedeng naka-short o colored dress bilang respeto sa damit na pang-akademiko. Humayo kayo at bagdiwang ngayon sapagkat bukas kasama ninyo ang sablay sa paghahanap ng trabaho ng walang humpay. Mabuhay ang graduates ng 2021.
Hi! I know you've been missing the campus, and so I'm here outside of the second floor of DevCom, and I don't have a choice but to deliver my message while wearing a mask because I'm outside. Anyway, congratulations to all of you. I know hindi naging madali na magtapos ng mga requirements sa panahon ng pandemya, but you are here, and so it means that you have succeeded. Today, I celebrate with you, with your loved ones, proud parents, friends, significant others, advisors, and teachers who guided you all throughout your stay in the University of the Philippines. I don't have doubts that you are equipped with the skills to become effective development communicators. Siguro my only hope is that as you move on to the next chapter of your lives, you also won't forget the values and principles that you have learned here. Honor and excellence, love of country, and our desire to help our fellow Filipinos. Sana wag nating makalimutan ang mga iyon. Congratulations to CDC Class of 2021.
Congratulations, CDC Class of 2021. Binabati ko kayo sa inyong pagtatapos sa UPLB. Kayo ay nabibilang sa katangi-tanging batch dahil kayo ay nagsipagtapos sa panahon ng isang pandemya. Na kahit pa naranasan natin ang matinding epekto ng pandemyang ito, ay buong busay at tapang ninyong hinarap ang lahat ng hamon at matagumpay na nakaraos sa kursong DS Development Communication. Gamitin sana ninyo ng wasto ang karunungang tatak UP na may utak at puso para sa kapwa at para sa bayan. Muli, congratulations, CDC Class of 2021.
Mula sa Radyo DZLB ang tinig ng kaunlaran at ng Department of Development Broadcasting and Telecommunications, congratulations at mabuhay sa CDC Class of 2021. Dalangin namin at hangarin na kayo ay patuloy na humayo at ipakita ang husay, puso at talino ng mga isko at iska ng UP Los Baños. Congratulations, CDC Class of 2021.
Pagpupugay, CDC Class of 2021. Sa wakas, graduate na. Marahil hindi naging madali para sa nakararami sa inyo yung paglalakbay na ito, ngunit napagtagumpayan ninyo at ito na nga, nagtatapos na kayo, handa nang sumabak. Handa na nga ba? Sa mga bagong paglalakbay. Baunin ninyo kung ano man yung natutunan ninyo mula sa kolehiyo at sa Universidad ng Pilipinas, Los Baños. Huwag nyo rin kalilimutan, saan man kayo makarating, lagit-lagi taas kamao para sa bayan. Muli, taos-pusong pagbati sa inyong pagtatapos. Padayon. Congratulations, CDC Class of 2021!
Hello, CDC Class of 2021! Nako, kahit ako'y bago pa lamang sa ating CDC family ay nagpapaabot pa rin ako sa inyo ng aking masigabo at taus-pusong pagbati sa inyo sa pagtatapos ng inyong college journey. Nako, sayang nga lang wala tayong marcha ngayon sa Freedom Park cause, may pandemya. Kaya sa mga bahay na lang muna kayo magmarcha, no? Bilang mga practitioner ng komunikasyong pangkaunlaran, naway magsilbi kayong tanglaw para sa makamasa, makatarungan at makabayang kaunlaran. At higit sa lahat, ngayon, higit kailanman, naway maging tanglaw rin kayo ng katotohanan. Kaya naman, heto na, pinaka-inaabangan nyo to. Dan, 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 dan. Ayan, deserve nyo tong sablay na to, kaya naman kunin nyo na. Go! Ayan, abutin nyo. Dali, mangangawit ako kung hindi nyo to kunin. Ayan, abutin nyo. Yan. O, diba? Muli, congratulations to the CDC graduating class of 2021!
Congratulations to this batch. You are a special batch of graduates because during the years that you were in college, you were able to survive all kinds of pandemics, literally and figuratively, and even personally. Yet, through all this, you survived with honor, excellence, and resilience. And I mean resilience in mind, body, and spirit. That's why you are special. Congratulations and padayon. Go and make the university and the country proud of you. Scholars ng bayan.
To the graduating class of 2021, this is the day we've all been waiting for. I would like to extend my sincerest congratulations on finishing in these trying times. We all know the struggles that you've been through in the last year. And now that you are going to embark on a new chapter of your life, we hope that you will be able to apply all that you've learned in serving the people. As one of your former professors, I know that you can contribute a lot to the improvement of our society. Once again, padayon mga scholar ng bayan para sa bayan. Congratulations, CDC Class of 2021!
Congratulations, graduates of Class 2021! Sa halos 4 o mahigit pang taon ng ating pagsasama sa kolehiyo, sabay-sabay tayong umiti, tumawa, nalungkot, umiyak, nagpuyat, nag-alala sa mga deadlines, nagtago at nagsinson sa mga messages ng ating mga teachers at mga groupmates at natuto ng mga bagay na sa tingin ko ay sa DevCom lang natin natutunan. Naway isabuhay nating lagi ang puso ng DevCom kung saan man or anumang landas ang ating tatahakin. At tandaan na hindi hadlang ang anumang klase ng pandemya or ang kakulangan ng teknolohiya upang makapaglingkod sa ating mga komunidad. Kung sakali na kayo ay magkaroon ng agam-agam, huwag kalilimutan na mayroon kayong mga kaibigan, mga kuya at ate at mga tito at tita sa CDC na laging handang makinig at makipagkwentuhan. Muli, congratulations, Class of 2021!
Hello, graduating class of 2021. We're very excited for you. We're very happy and we're very proud of you. I am very proud of you. I remember your batch. A lot of you were my students in DevCom 10. Mga nene, mga totoy pa kayo nun. And we were a small class. We used to meet at the TV room of IMU back then. What I remember most and what I loved most about our small class was that you were all so excited. You were all so idealistic and very hardworking. And also there was this desire to change the world. No? And after many years of study and hard work, I know that desire, that dream to change the world has not changed. Finally, you are here. And that chance to fulfill your dream is here. The whole world is right in front of you. And no matter what the circumstances are, even if everything has changed, one thing remains the same. The world still needs you. And so I'm very excited because now your dream to change the world is finally here. It's just waiting for you. So, congratulations. God bless you. We're very proud of you. Congratulations, CDC Class of 2021.
Congratulations, Class of 2021. I can't imagine the challenges that you've all had to deal with, especially this past year. But you made it. I'm so happy for you for overcoming and reaching the finish line. Here's to a new chapter in your lives. May you continue to strive for excellence, learn new things, and be of service to others.
Congratulations to CDC Class of 2021. Nais namin kayong batiin dahil alam namin na hindi naging madali ang inyong mga pinagdaanan nitong nakaraang taon. Higit lalo pa na pinalala ng pandemya yung ating sitwasyon. Pero sa kabila nito, nagpakita kayo ng tiwala, tibay ng loob, pagpupursige at determinasyon. At nais naming i-recognize yun dahil nanatili kayo hanggang dulo. At ngayon nga, narating na natin yung inyong pagtatapos at nais naming ipaabot sa inyo yung abot langit namin na pagmamahal at pagiging proud sa lahat ng mga naging accomplishments niyo. Hiling namin na sana ay maabot ninyo ang inyong mga pangarap at sana ay hindi kayo makalimot na magbalik loob at maglingkod sa ating bayan. Congratulations to CDC Class of 2021.
Hi, CDC Class of 2021. Sir EJ here, and I just want to say huge congratulations on your graduation today. I know you put in a lot of hard work and time and probably even tears to get to this point. So I'm really happy that you all pulled through, especially that we are in a pandemic, and you deserve all the praise on this special day. I wish you all the best on this new chapter in your life, and I hope that wherever you go, you always carry along with you the values of development communication. I also want to say a special shout out to my advisee Mistral, who is graduating today. Best of luck and congratulations, CDC Class of 2021.
Congratulations at mabuhay sa CDC Class of 2021. Alam namin na hindi naging madali ang pag-aaral sa panahon ng pandemya. Pero hindi pa rin mapipigilan ng pandemyang ito ang pagkamit ninyo sa inyong pinakahihintay na sablay. Proud na proud ang CDC family ninyo sa inyong mga accomplishments at sa mga magiging accomplishments niyo pa in the future. Bilang isko at iska, naway patuloy ninyong ipamalas ang inyong dangal at husay sa pamamagitan ng paglilingkod sa ating bayan. Padayon at congratulations CDC Class of 2021!
Hey, Class of 2021. The race is long, but always remember, in the end, it's only with yourself.
We're proud of you.
Congratulations and all the best to our graduates.
Scholar ng bayan, paglingkuran ng sambayanan.
From the Department of Science Communication, congratulations CDC Class of 2021.